My ex tried to take my kids. Until my son stood up in court and handed the judge a letter. What it said. It changed everything. The custody battle was ugly. Dragged out. Brutal. My ex painted me like a villain. A manipulative, unfit mother who worked too much and loved too little. He sat there in court, smirking like he'd already won. Clutching a file of fabricated text messages and twisted half-truths. His lawyer called him a model father. A joke, really, considering he only showed up for birthdays and Instagram pictures. But I kept calm, I kept quiet. Because I had something he didn't. My son. 12 years old. Smart beyond his age. And tired of the lies. On the final day of the hearing, just before the judge gave his decision, my son stood up. Politely, confidently, and said, "Your Honor, I have something to say." Everyone froze. The judge blinked. "Go on." My son reached into his backpack and handed over a letter. Folded. Handwritten. Neatly sealed. The judge read it silently. Then looked up stunned. He asked, "Did you write this yourself?" My son nodded. Every word. Here's what the letter said. And yes, I kept a copy. "Dear Judge, my dad is good at pretending. He makes jokes and takes selfies. But he forgets my birthdays, yells at my sister, and once told me not to tell Mommy when he hit the wall so hard it cracked. My mom doesn't pretend. She works hard. She's tired, but she never forgets to tuck me in. When I cry, she listens. When I'm scared, she shows up. I don't want to live with someone who only loves me when people are watching. I want to stay with the person who actually loves me. Please let me choose." You could hear a pin drop. My ex's face turned pale. The smirk? Gone. The courtroom was dead silent, until the judge cleared his throat and said, "Well, I think we've heard enough." In less than 10 minutes, the gavel came down. Full custody. Granted. My ex tried to appeal, but the letter went viral. The judge even mentioned it at a legal conference as an example of authentic truth in the courtroom. But here's the twist. The part he still doesn't know. That letter wasn't just from my son. It was something we wrote together. Not coached, just real. We spent a night with cookies, tea, and truth. And when he asked me, "Do you think this will work?" I said, "No matter what happens, your voice will be heard." And it was. Loud and clear. Sometimes the strongest weapon in court is a child who refuses to lie. If this story moved you, hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and join the family. Every day on Cold Revenge, we share true tales of pain, power, and poetic justice. Because sometimes the quietest moments deliver the loudest revenge.